Hey, my Sagittarius gang, Baja Divine 144 here. Let's get into your November messages. Thank you for tuning in. I truly appreciate you. To any returning subscriber, thank you for the support. Keep it coming. To anyone new, what's good? Thank you for being here. Let's get into your messages. These are general. Take what you can, let the rest go. If they do not resonate at this time, come back some other time. They could resonate then as well, okay? Sagittarius, November messages. Let's see here with my Sagittarius. Feeling yourself. I feel as though you're very confident at this time. You could have took your power back. Someone could have been trying to make it as if you were jealous, as if you were spiteful. You know what I mean? Someone was trying to flip the script or flip the roles, the positions between you and someone else. It's either that someone wanted to be you or you wanted to be someone, but whatever it is, it's failed. Someone's taking their power back. Someone's very confident, very sure of themselves. They know what they want. Someone's very intuitive, very on point with what they, very on point with what they feel. Someone's not afraid to go at it alone. You know, someone's been through a lot and they're not for no bullshit. This could be you. Someone realizes that they can't play with you like that. You know, someone has no options. They don't know what to do in a situation. Someone doesn't have a clue on how to get next to you now. They played too much for too long, you know. And I feel as though you could be blocking this person off. They could have tainted your character, lied on your name, you know, to the point where you just don't believe in this anymore. You don't believe in the relationship. You don't believe this can be fixed or rectified. You want to move on. I feel as though, yeah, you want a new beginning. You definitely want a new beginning. You can find out that you're pregnant, or this is just a fresh new start for you. Moving on towards something better suited for you, for your situation. Taking your power back and you loving that shit. You know, someone, they don't understand why you're doing what you're doing, or they're trying to get you to change your game plan. Someone, for the life of them, they do not want this new beginning for you. They do not want this brand new start for you because they know that they're going to have to fix themselves. You know, you're totally closing someone off to you. They ran out of options. They ran out of opportunities. They can't fix this. They know it. You know, someone like really tainted your image, tainted your name. It was too much being with this person. You know what I mean? I feel as though you could just try to work with them, or you try to work it out with them. Even though times were hard, you tried to stick it out with this person, but they were doing too much. Like, what the fuck? And this was like a heavy burden, something that you was carrying on, Sagittarius. It's time for you to speak up and be vocal about your situation, your issues. And I feel as though ever since you found your voice, you've been taking your power back, and someone can't stand that shit. Someone had a way of keeping you quiet. They were giving you what you wanted to keep you quiet, but that's a thing of the past. New situation, new you, new beginning. You ain't for that fuck shit. What's faith in reverse? Jealousy in reverse? Yeah, someone's losing out hope because you're not cooperating with them anymore. Teamwork in reverse. 3 of Pentacles. This could be with a Capricorn. You're tired of working with this person. You know, this person's someone that's all out for themselves. You see that now. They've been trying to stop something from happening for you because you don't want to work with them. You're taking your power back. There's no more life left in this situation. You know, there's no more life left in a relationship. Like, what the fuck? Someone could have been trying to make other people see you as being jealous or two-faced. But I feel as though the minute you start to turn your back on this person, or you're showing less and less cooperation with them and their antics, the more and more people are going to see who the real culprit is. You know, someone... They like when you was working with them because they was manipulating you in some sort of way. But now that you're not working with them, people are starting to see them for who they are. It could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. But I feel as though you're moving on. You could be getting some sort of monetary gifts, something of monetary gain, some sort of money could be owed to you. Someone could have been trying to stop that. Your new beginning. This could be dealing with a Taurus. Someone's taking their power back. You're going to have to pay up, or someone's going to have to pay up. You know, someone's not willing to work with you in a situation. It's just too far gone, too much manipulation, too much bullshit. Someone's seeing through, like, the so-called, you know, niceness or the reciprocity that's being given, and someone's seeing through that because they feel as though it's more than that. Someone may want to apologize in some sort of way. They could do that by giving you something. It could be something that they owed you for a long time. They could finally pay up. The only reason they're paying up is to get back in your good graces. This is the portals. Things are changing for you. I feel as though this is enlightenment for you. Things that you're witnessing and going through is what's going to carry you through to your next chapter, your next timeline. Someone's trying to stop your timeline. Someone's trying to come back and be nice all of a sudden with the hopes that you would let them back in and cooperate with them. Like, what the fuck? No. You know, this is the last time for you taking someone back in your life. It could be them, their family, all that shit. You want a brand new beginning, a fresh new start. And I feel as though that's what you're going after. You're done being played with. You're done being lied to. You're done being manipulated. Brand new situation for you. Someone's they want to support you and take care of you. You could be in your masculine, or someone sees you as very supportive, very caring, very loving. You'll step out there for who you want and who you love. You could have the same sort of energy coming into your life. You know, they could be significant. It could be a Cancer. This person could be clingy, could get a little jealous, but you like that. Someone's there to protect you in some sort of way. Watch out for an old soul. Someone is very traditional. This could be a Virgo. This could also be a Libra. You could end up in some sort of love affair in November. Someone could be like, I hear whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Or you could be getting a lot of love messages, a lot of inboxes. You could be going back and forth with someone online. You know, or someone wants to get to know you. You can meet them through, you know, social media. You could be medium height. Someone that you're dealing with could be of medium height as well. Let's see. Let's see what else. November for my Sagittarius. What else? Before I slide, freestyle real quick. In other news for my Sagittarius, let's see what else. Sagittarius, my Sagittariuses, you fell out of love. You know, someone's upset because you're finally seeing them for who they are. You can't hold on to someone anymore any longer. You could be breaking up with someone in November. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for someone who's fake, who's act like they're in your corner and they're not. Someone wants to see you witness heartbreak or feel heartbreak. Yeah, the other woman, there is someone else. You tried to go back to someone or tried to make it work out with someone, tried to heal with someone after you found out that there was a third party, but you just can't do the shit, you know? It's just not working. You're being reminded constantly by staying with this person that they cheated on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for someone who's lying to you, deceiving others. You know, someone has a lot of fake qualities you could have fell for, you know, just to gain your love, just to gain your money, everything. Someone's a user, someone's a whole fraud, and they had someone else they were sleeping with, you know, and you just fell out of love. You fell out of love with them. You know, it's not hard to see, it's not hard to explain, but someone wants to make it hard for you in November. Yeah, this person like depleted you of your energy. They took everything from you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though you're deciding to move on from them. You're unbothered, period. Moving on, very successful. You're not worried about shit. Someone could be trying to threaten you because you decided to move on from their bullshit. Oh well, you know. Something that someone is doing does not affect you any longer. I feel as though you are moving on and you're very much protected, and someone's mad about that shit. They can't use you anymore. Yeah, fuck boy, fuck girl vibes. Someone thinks they can keep doing the same thing over and over because you let them back in before. Don't mean you're going to do that shit again. Someone is with you for clout. It could be money, it could be fame, something that you're good at, something that you do that you're known for. That's why they're around you. Someone's all about ego, being seen. You know what I'm saying? Someone wants everyone to see them as the mover, the shaker of the group. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Yeah, someone's coming into your life. It could be a love connection. Someone's going to be quite dedicated to you, or that's what you're looking for in the future. It could start off as friends. You may be resisting love, but someone may come in and sweep you off your feet. They only want you. You may get some sort of confirmation about that in November as well. Yeah, wanting to make a move towards you. Someone wants to make a move towards you, you know, and they only want you. You know, you could be manifesting someone that's really going to be devoted and genuine in your life. Next year is going to be very prominent for you. That's in a month, you know, so things could start to move at the beginning of the year, maybe mid-year, but it's going to be a whole different situation for you. You just watch out for fuck boy, fuck girl energy. Someone wants to come back and make a move towards you because you decided to move on from their ass. Talk to you later.